Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for everything movies and music through my eyes. And today we have a review of the first episode of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is an American streaming television series created by Jon Favreau for Disney+. It premiered with the service's launch in November 2019 and is the first live-action series in the Star Wars franchise. It begins 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi and stars Pedro Pascal as the title character, a lone bounty hunter who was hired to retrieve the child. So if you're unfamiliar with The Mandalorian, it was a hit Disney Plus show that came on last year. It stars Pedro Pascal as the titular Mandalorian, and Season 2 picks up just right about where Season 1 ended. And if you don't want any spoilers for this new episode in the beginning of this next season, skip this video and don't watch it until you've watched the first episode because there will be heavy spoilers, so you have been warned. So the beginning of this episode is pretty much the first trailer that we got for The Mandalorian Season 2, so that's no spoilers there. Mando is looking to find someone who could help him find the child's kind and return him to his home after the armor from the Mandalorians gave him that task at the end of Season 1. And so he comes across this gambler guy. It's a little bit seedy, and what ensues is them trying to just get his best car because it is worth quite a bit nowadays. And after a really great opening fight scene, Mando gets the information that there is a Mandalorian on Tatooine that might be able to help him out. So he goes there, and Timothy Olyphant shows up, and he is wearing Mandalorian armor, but he's not a Mandalorian, kind of like Jango Fett in the prequel trilogy that was established in the Clone Wars series, that he was not a Mandalorian. He was just wearing Mandalorian armor. And it's the same thing with Timothy Olyphant. Basically, Mando kind of gets rid of all of his goals there. He's like, just give me the armor back. That's our ancestral right to have that armor. Timothy Olyphant doesn't agree. And they strike a deal basically saying that if Mando helps take down the Sand Dragon, which is terrorizing the town and Tatooine in general, that he will give him the armor. So they do that. They end up teaming up with the Sand People. And I know they're giving Sand People character development. Anything can happen in The Mandalorian, I tell you. We even go back to a Sand People camp, and I'm getting Anakin Episode 2 vibes again. He would not be happy with the sand or the Sand People. And long story short, eventually they kill the Sand Dragon and Mando gets his armor. And what's going to be the stinger for this episode, and what's going to get all the headlines today, is the fact that Boba Fett is back, not in his armor yet, because that's the armor that Mando currently has and Timothy Olyphant was wearing. He's unmasked. You can see him. It's the actor that played Jango Fett back in the prequels. He is back to play Boba Fett now, and I'm really interested to see what role he plays in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. And what I'm not going to do is rate any of these episodes before Season 2 is finished, because there's not any context. This is a setup episode. It's reintroducing us to this world after almost a year. And it was a solid setup episode. We have all the great Mando moments. Mando's being a badass the entire time. The great music is still there. Baby Yoda, or the child, he doesn't do a damn thing in this episode besides look cute. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as death isn't impending, he can just sit there and look cute. Doesn't matter to me at all. And they didn't explore the themes that I was hoping they were going to, like the search for the Jedi and the search for the child's kind. I'm sure they will in future episodes. I mean, there's 7 more of them, and I'm sure future seasons, so they will get to it. But this was a solid setup episode. I thought Pedro Pascal and Timothy Olyphant's Mandalorian characters, they worked well together. It was cool seeing them work together to kill the Sand Dragon. That was an interesting plot development. And it just felt really good to be back in this universe. And they stayed true to their simple kind of bottle episodes. And as long as they continue to do that in Season 2, I think this is going to be a great season of The Mandalorian. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw here, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram, and like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. Have you seen the new episode? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Parker Reed. You've been watching PR Media. Keep supporting physical media, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.